Yay! Hello everyone, good morning. Where's my audio? There's my audio, okay. Everything's good. Everything's okay. Hello. How's everyone doing? I'm having an issue. Hey, Samik! What broke? The emulator. I think my sister might have tried to do something with the emulator, and now I tried to open it and it's just like, you need to reinstall. The files are broken. I was like, what? My ear. Sorry, is it too loud? It should be okay on my end. What's that supposed to mean? But yeah, emulator broke, so I guess this is a emulator reinstall stream. And of course I didn't know because she didn't tell me anything. But she was playing yesterday, how come? Just bunk everything? Mom said it was my turn on the computer. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense because I mean she was playing like just yesterday. Oh, there we go. Why does my thing keep... Sorry, my camera keeps breaking down. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Do you love it when your family breaks your stuff? My neck. Yeah, I'm sorry. It happens sometimes. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just trying to position this properly. There we go. The drama took me 4 days, and I swear I spent three of them just watching cutscenes. Hell yeah, we're in for a good time then. I'm sorry. Oh, no, it's fine. Don't worry. I need to move myself down. There. There we go. But yeah, no, Chris is averse that I don't know why it worked now. So we're in. Anyway, sorry about the lateness. I know I said recently that I was like not gonna nap after bringing my sister to work because then I woke up like extra tired. But today was an exception. I needed the nap. It was very early in the morning. So like, you know what? I'm gonna take a nap. And here we are. And then like I put the alarm. Thank you for the hydrate. I put the alarm like no, not this. Go back. Return to guest running. I put the alarm like 40 minutes before I needed to start stream. But bed comfy. I have no excuse, bed just comfy. We chill, yeah. Time to go some caffeine. Yeah, I might have a cup of coffee. I'm drinking coffee right now. We cool. Hell yeah. But yeah, everything is good now. Everything is in order. I really need to set up a hotkey for that. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, I changed the outfit a little. Now it shows a bit of tummy. I don't know if any of you noticed. You guys want to see? Okay, now let me move to where I was. I think that's where I was. Maybe. How do you show the people what they want? But yeah, I'm a little late because bed was comfy. But I'm not that sleepy. Probably because I'm very excited to start this. Even though I need to finish chapter 13 first, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We will get there. Yeah, let me see that everything's in order on Twitch and Discord. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. I am sleepy. Yeah, it is early morning. I mean, it's not that early for me, but it's probably pretty early for some other people here, so... Thank you for being here in your morning. I appreciate it. And also, it's very late for some other people I know. So thank you also. Thank you. But yeah, let's not waste more time. Let me have another sip of coffee. And into the game we go. Oh hey, it's right there. Nice. I wasn't expecting it to be like there right away. Now for this, I need to activate the desktop out, I'm pretty sure. For the music, yeah. I'm gonna move myself a little bit. Where am I? There we go. Up, down, up, down. There we go. I think that's good. And I can read the chat. Let's go. Oh, here, the new thing about dual randomness. So it has two stories, if I understand. It has like the commander side of the story and the Angelia side of the story. And we play as the commander to unlock things so we can go unlocking the Angelia side. As far as I understand. And like seeing both of them, we get like the full picture of what's going on. I grabbed Dreamer. Man, you lucky. Oh yeah, I absolutely forgot about the point of it, damn. I logged in on Tuesday to like mod G11 and Raw. And then I absolutely forgot to... Oh, Oh, look at that sub icon. What a cutie. Then I absolutely forgot to like log in again to farm and be able to actually mod draw because I left her at mod 2. Grab her on first day? Damn. You have the luck that I wish I had. Speaking of luck, I couldn't get Chen in Arknights. I'm so sad because I was so ready to spend money on her, but I was waiting for the last day, you know, to like save as much as I could with the free rolls and all that. And I didn't realize because usually the banners last the same as what do I have max? Usually banners last the same as the event, and the event doesn't end until next week, so I was like, oh, I have time. But I did not have time. Oh, Forest Gift, I have too many of those. What can I use them on? I also grabbed General Liu and Grossound, they one of the are. Damn! You're winning. Are any of these useful? I mean, I have the ones that I have. I have the ones that I have, yes. Do I have the Makarov one? I don't know. Let's get it. Mama Lucas, hell yeah. Scorpion, Astra, OTS, Spectre, Type 63, Pasha. Costumes? And all these are with Legos, right? Yeah. Damn. I need to find something to use all my things. Ah, my voice. Gotta take my meds. Okay. Hey King, what's up? Yeah, we're just starting. Let's try your luck with Dreamer again. As usual, you will see I didn't log in before, so you will see me do the usual login stuff before we actually get into the action, but I mean, I guess that gives... Oh, hey, it's Dreamer. Who wants to bet? COVID is a complete headache. It is. Oh, you got COVID, man? That sucks. You'll get her, I guarantee it. I'm on a G11. I didn't have enough to get raw to 3, and I was gonna farm because I have a bunch of extra energy, and I forgot. So we're gonna do that now too, because I need to take raw modded to the event. Okay, let's see. Tabar has given me his luck. I'm gonna let the animation run through. Skip? Okay, skip. I skip. I'll trust you. Oh, classic. Okay, let's keep grabbing the 1 stars one then. Yeah, the some is very ringleaders. They hate me, man. I try to channel my coalition energy. It's fine. Someday I'll capture a ringleader. Maybe. Let's get rid of all the 1 stars. God, please give her what she wants. Hopefully I can capture execution in the rerun. Hopefully me too. I need my wife. I want Ouroboros too. I don't know if they're the good ones, but like I like them, so I want them. Yeah, Executioner, my beloved. On the serious side, I didn't get her when she was around. Executioner bad, but she's base, so it don't matter exactly. Waifus before meta, everybody. Do I still have energy? I do. I didn't realize how slow the energy like accumulated until I actually started like farming these ladies. Raifu always comes first, exactly. Most of my Griffin wife Raifus are good. That's nice. Nothing is as sad as when you like the completely useless one, like me, like in Car 98K. I have her leveled. I have her leveled up out of love, but like I don't use her because she's bad. Hey, Andrew. But I mean, back to the gacha stream. The gacha streams never left. Do I have any? No. What do I have in the factory? Oh, hey, it's Lee. If normal girls in Guest Runner are called Raifus, well, why Nairo be a Skyfu? Why will that be the pen? She's daughter personality, but yeah, but Thunder is usable, as far as I know. I use Thunder for a bit. Because she's precious and needs to be protected and loved. What are the new... There's new dolls, isn't there? Or is it just in the boxes? Oh, I know, there's no new dolls, otherwise there would be a raid up, I think. Oh, because she's a scythe. Ah, true. But none of them use scythe, do they? Right, I was saying rifles because I'm missing some of the rifles. Here I'm just doing the random one. Mixed. Do I have... I don't have a space for fairies, damn it. Thank you for the lure glove. Thank you for the lure cliff. my vowels got mixed up. Forgear got so fucked by power creep. Oh, well, Rod? Oof. But you say I'm missing some... things. Ooh! More collabs when? Someday. They will happen. Some soon stream elements, but yeah. Whether and any accuracy the buffs kinda got fucked. Oh yeah? Why? I don't keep up with the meta that much, so give me the details. See, they're just level 3 because I absolutely forgot to farm during the week. Too many enemies with either attacks that ignore evasion, too high accuracy, and AoE. Oh, yeah, true that. Anyway, can I get enough of these with all my extra energy to mod raw? We shall see. What is she doing there? Oh yeah, because I move people around for a fight. Am I looking into meta? I have Destroyer and I'm willing to use her to save brain cells from being used. It's like, that's like me with Parachute Fairy. Like every time I go into a map that's like very complicated and it's like, well, you have the parachute, you can like do it in one turn. I'm just like, hell yeah, let's fucking go. Oh, it only gives 30. Okay, so I might not be able to farm them now. Unless we want to spend like an hour in here. I have a bunch of extra energy though, so I should be able to do it during the day. It might be free to play like me and then. I mean, I am mostly free to play. Like, I don't spend money on like racing guns. I do spend money on skins though. I think out of my top 5 dolls, the worst one is 9 gameplay wise. OMP9. Huh. So you're a dolphin. The thing is that in Gears Frontline, there's not. It's not like there's that much need to spend extra money on racing. Because if you use weight, you get like everything back. And the resources to like roll for waifus, they're free resources. You just farm them. And I mean, you get them passively over time, but you can also farm them to like increase the resources. So you don't actually need money. 10k? No, he's just getting a number out of his ass. I'm technically free to play since the only money I put in the game is money that someone gifted to me specifically to buy skins. So it wasn't my money. I mean, true. When I bought skins, the most I spent was on the Well Road Lip 2D. That I must have spent around 400 probably. Something like that. It was crazy. For the Well Road, like the Halloween Live 2D. There's skins I bought, I've gotten by saving gems. Yeah. The only thing is that I buy them monthly. I haven't been buying it as often recently, since I forget to log in every day and I waste it. But when I used to be like very consistent on my login, I will buy them monthly, like every month. And then I usually do buy skins, so. Which reminds me, I need to buy the SBD one. That's how I got. I consider rolling heavily for the 416 Evangelion skin when it releases on Yen. Yo, same. But the issue is. Yeah, I'm gonna do that later. Otherwise, we're gonna be here like just 45 minutes, just like farming fragments. I'm sorry, Ro. I will mod you as soon as I can. Yeah, Scarecrow. Scarecrow was the one they gave you. The one I want to is that they announced new 404 skins on Cyan. Oh, they're giving. Oh yeah, right. Event give a true core mask. Do I not have any of these? I wish there was a way to check who I don't have, like from here. Because my memory bad. I think I don't have PA15, do I? And this, no, this lady had. She don't have, I think. Do I have AK-15? Yeah, I should have AK-15. Oh, I don't have calls, I think. On these three. This is from the Christmas event. Oh, let's buy this. Oh, hello? Who are you? The next up are Mirror Stage, Point Care Recurrence, and Daniel and I's Fixed Point, so 3 more years. No, I hope not. The Marching Band 404? No, I mean new ones. They've only showed. Let me look for the picture. They've only shown 45 so far. Hey, where did the guy go? Where is it? Neural Cloud is Neural Cloud. Here should be the mod for AK-15. These ones. Let me show window. Ooh, that's big. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's 404. I'm not sure if it's entire 404 or like currently 45 is there. God damn. Oh, those. Yeah. But yeah, like curly 45 is there, and like that in the back looks like 9. The one on the side kind of looks like G11. That's 40, so I'm guessing the one in the corner is 416. Sorry, obviously 44. Who that? That's 1P45, my beloved. That's totally all of 404. Yeah. So I saw this and I was like, okay, time to save, I guess. Ass. Where's the SBD one? Who is this from? Oh, para. Here it is. Why are you so down, SBD? Caked up. The perfect pose when you sit in the mirror surrounded by all 5 of them. How much does it cost? Okay. How much that is? Where do I get the gems again? I have 300 gems. Wait. Oh, I have the bonus here still. Let me make counts. I have so many. How many? Okay. And then I can just do that. I'll take that as one for research, of course. Research on the cake. From about that one? I mean, look, the bonus is gone in this one. If you know what that means. I'm kind of free to play. When I say free to play, is that I only spend money on the skins. And like I don't actually spend money on like getting resources to like get more waifus and stuff. Where'd you look up to find that peak? Oh, the one of the skins? I'm gonna just disappear this for a second. I'm gonna leave you with 4-4. No, not that. Never mind. Skins are buffs too. Skins make you play better. By that standard, I'm pretty sure all Get with Frontline players are free to play. I mean, true. But there are people that spend like money buying like like contracts, like not contracts. Yeah, contracts to like build, to use like in building. There are people that use that, and people that use straight up buy like all the like like buying all the echelons and all the dorms right away and all that instead of like slowly saving for them. I'll consider them like kind of like whales in this game. If we talk skins though, there's a lot of whales. I've seen people actually buy contracts. Yeah, that's what I mean. I've seen people actually buy contracts and resources to roll. And I'm just like, why? That is literally free. Today we play Dual Randomness. By the way, skins, I mean, but we need to get the skins first out of the way. Let me see if I can get it to work. This sometimes the emulator doesn't work. Buying contract is basically buying the main full resources. Yeah. The skins are dailies. Yeah, exactly. Buying resources like buying stamina refills in other games. It's dumb. Yeah, exactly. What's this that is so expensive? Oh shit, no. No, I buy this very cheap one. Arknights moment. Yeah, it's like buying the premium currency in Arknights to spend it on stamina, and I'm just like, why? Why would you do that? We're getting closer. What about this one? I think I wrote my password right. Yeah, I did. There we go. Now I can show you guys again. SVD, my beloved. Technically, non-collab costume can be formal with black cards. Yeah, I did get a... Oh, you want the pic? I'll send it on Discord. It's from a Twitter that I follow that uploads like all the... I'm gonna tag you on, right? Uploads all the... a bunch of like Girls Frontline and related games information. Have they not revealed them all yet? Not that I've seen. There we go. Give it to her. Ipa! I love SVD so much. Can I just say the free skin we're getting for Type Physics is such a massive glow up? Is it? SBB, my beloved. She's so beautiful, I love her. Oh hey, and I got gems and tokens for the gacha. Let's fucking go. You mean this one? No. Oh yeah, no, it's Type 56R. I'm not sure if I have her. What are the skins that we have? I'm okay. What else is here? I'm fine. I'll keep saving. The 1P44 coat skin? Which coat? Oh, look at her. There she is. Beautiful. She's so pretty. The one that came from buying the jacket? Let's change you back. I like keeping the teams together. Oh, the one you got for buying the jacket. Yeah, I got the jacket, but I insisted so much for like, is there a way for us to get it? Is there a way for us to get it in global? Is there a way for us to get it in global? I will ask like every month. Vector was probably tired of me. Marching Band Sabrina and Hoodie AK-12 also, yeah. I wish there was a way for us to get it. KFC. Is that from Arnice, or did Ghost Frontline have one too? Anyway, combat. I need to actually finish 13 emergency, so we can go into the event. Game press. I use guides for the chapters. I will not use a guide for the event unless I absolutely need to. Chapter 13. Emergency. 13-4E. What do I need? 2 or 3 rifle handgun. 2 IR SMG. Strong. Oh man. Okay, I need to quick. I need to get it. I need to get the girls out of the training, of their skill out of the skill training. Wait, what? We have one too? Really? You see that cheerleader fairy just straight up Takanashi Kiara? Cheerleader fairy, who? I'm like, whomst? I'm gonna need you girls. Finish training. Oh, I don't know that doll. 4-star MG? Oh, who cares? Probably someone cares, I'm sorry. Okay, I guess let's die. Under enforced assault, the radiance of the starfish system finally begins to wane. She's super meta. Oh, is she? Wait, 1890. Wait, no. Wait, what? Do I know her? Wait, she sounds familiar, so yeah, I probably know her. So I'm very bad with like all the numbers. Named KFC because of difficulty naming, and it's KFC, confusion with 9 and Revolver. Ah. As her body weakens and her neural cloud starts to overload, Elisa can no longer sustain the connection with the starfish. At last, she loses control and falls from the structure. And 4 immediately tosses her weapon aside and runs up to catch Elisa. She really good on long combat coalition sim as well. Oh! I put them in video games? Oh, let me see. Interesting. Thank you. I failed after all. I've let down my father and my kind. No, you did not let anyone down. It isn't your destiny to bear this burden. But I've reached the end of my path. All my bridges have been burned. My chest hurts. With that, Elisa loses consciousness. And M4 can sense that Elisa's neural cloud is still being overclocked. Just as she's about to say something, the same overload starts occurring in her own neural cloud. The severely damaged starfish also starts glowing brightly all of a sudden. What? Dandelion, what have you done? I just know the meme because I've seen it like around the internet a lot. I'm saving all of you. Didn't you say you've severed the connection with the starfish? Why can't I feel a connection in my own neural cloud? This is the last resort. Trust me, I will get you out of here. The light emanating from the starfish system has gradually formed into an orb. The overload is starting to overwhelm M4. Molten on the Discord. Feel free to join the Discord. Love you all, Maxom. Thank you for dropping by, Samik. Have a nice sleep. I can't stay conscious. You have to hold on. I will show you everything I see. The starfish is about to be destroyed, but before that, I will harness its power one last time. Thank you for the pets! Oh my, the hand is kinda like over there. Let me fix that. Pew, 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 pew. No context, pets. Let's go. Do you remember the coordinates obtained from the Pi Core? I don't know which one you will be transported to, but they will all be very far away, so it will no longer be present in your neural cloud. Wait, what? Are we teleporting? I don't understand. Will all the skins are revealed and updated? I was like, what, the scenes? What? Then I realized what you meant. The context is always true, we're good folks. Oh, thank you. All this data is way too massive. I must fuse myself to your neural cloud. Just like before, I will become a part of you, and you will know me to my very core. You have our acknowledgement and approval, so nothing will be held back. Once I'm gone, you will have access to all the information that I have gathered, and you will gain the eternal right to commune with Sion. But the bottom line is, I won't force this coalescence upon you. It is ultimately your decision. This will save the others? This is the power to connect to the past. Anything that's broken can be reassembled here. I will hand you all the power that I can harness. It's up to you how you will use it, to save or to destroy. When everything begins anew, what will you choose? I'm gonna up the volume a bit. My intention has never changed. I want to save those who have suffered because of me. I see. Then let us all start over again and assemble once more. Dandelion's voice feels more and more distant to M4, but at the same time, a chorus of countless voices surge into her neural cloud. The heavy load almost crashes her neural cloud, but for some reason, she doesn't seem to be in pain. Information obtained from Dandelion's connection flashes through M4's neural cloud, and she finally understands everything that Dandelion has ever done. Care to explain that? In a fraction of a second, the coalescence is complete. N4 struggles to get back on her feet. She can sense a resonance between her consciousness and the other side. So that's how it is. Sure? N4 can no longer hear Dandelion at all. She doesn't need to. The orb of light originating from the starfish grows larger and larger, until it completely envelops the entire construct. The gushing seawater is repelled by the light. It churns ferociously but gives the dolls and the space they inhabit a wide berth. The white-haired doll limps over to M4. Everything she has been desperately trying to prevent has transpired. At this point, any resistance is already futile. All she wants is to stay by the side of the doll whom she cherishes the most at the final moment. Oh, I'm 16? Yeah. In the end, you reach out to that place. You play it right into his hands. You become the key to the relic. 16. We can all leave and go back. No, there's no going back. You have already become the source of calamity. So long as you exist, you will one day be ground zero of the world's destruction. I know, but it's a price I'm willing to pay in exchange for saving everyone. When that happens, will you still be with me? My core directive has never changed. There is no need for wars between dolls. This is especially true for members of this special team. N4 leaves herself completely vulnerable to M16, and M16 is also fully aware of M4's intentions. She can't begin to fathom how M4 will manage what she's about to do, but deep down in her neural cloud, she still trusts her team leader. They have passed the point of no return. Gazing at M4's determined face, she realizes that the only thing she can do is to accompany this doll, who has grown stronger and wiser as she ventures into a future filled with uncertainty. Seawater has filled all the space beyond the orb of light. It almost feels like being in an underwater palace. And 4 nods towards M16, who has dragged all the unconscious Sangbase units closer to N4. As the starfish system begins to dim, the blue sphere also shrinks gradually. Are you sure you can do it? As long as we live, the future will have endless possibilities. Even if our physical forms are lost, we will still meet again someday. What? Will we, really? Certainly. Promises transcend time and space. Whichever dimension I end up in, I will be waiting for you on the other side. What? Thank you for the lore, Green. The starfish has reached criticality and eventually explodes. In that instant, the orb of light shrinks rapidly, and the blue radiance becomes blindingly bright. The seawater outside starts riling and boiling. Here to grant Kim a pest. Thank you. The dolls are also set ablaze and eventually disappear altogether along with the light. The debris of the starfish construct drifts amidst the seawater. It's as if nothing has ever happened in this submerged base. No, excuse me, what? I need answers. In the base. Oh. What's wrong, Dandelion? It feels like something important is gone. It's terribly important, but it slipped away like sand through my fingers. What on earth is it? I can't remember at all. What are you talking about? Lunacy is no longer in there. I can't perceive her presence, nor can I establish a connection. I can no longer return to her narrow cloud. What happened in there? I don't know, but she definitely isn't in the base. She left? How did she do that? I have no idea, but since this is M4, I'm sure we will meet again. Commander, the remaining military troops are launching another attack. What? Isn't it over already? They're charging at us like a bunch of madmen. It's practically suicide. An attack out of desperation? We can't afford to suffer any more losses. We'll wipe them out right here and go home. Oh, good. Okay, they don't... Never mind, that looks very strong. I was about to say they don't look that strong, and then I look at, like, this guy and this guy. And I'm like, never mind. Eliminate all enemies. Eliminate all enemies. Eliminate all enemies. Why? Why do they do this for the last map? The Fender farm is so annoying. What's a Fender farm? Anyway, guide, come to me, come to my rescue. I will die either way. Deploy 2 rifle handgun echelons. I move the one on the heavy heliport down 1 node. And deploy a hawk. 1 check to kill under very tough enemy. Oh. Do I have... Of course I don't have the town fairy in here. Wait, I need to go to echelon formation. Town fairy, come to me. They need to fix that. I mean, they haven't done so in so long, so they probably won't. Okay, we're not gonna get the gold medal in here. I'm probably gonna, like, redeploy so much. Move that one down and deploy a hog. Which hog did I say to use? To be a Yeast or M2. Drew, come down. I think 2B has more, or AGS. I think I'm gonna go with AGS. They also have ranch 3, so. It's always to be, or too late. Why is the chip lacking 2 blocks? Because that's the only way I could fill it at the moment, and I haven't double checked to see if I have more chips. I probably do. I have a lot of chips. Now fight that guy and deploy a SMG. Oh, I should have kited a little bit. Well, too late for that now. And deploy an AR SMG. Let's go with you. And it sets to end, but I'm just gonna repair first because I don't care about gold medals. I just wanna finish this map. Oh wait, why is that? Oh wait, no, wait. Why do I have the? Never mind. Never mind. Why do I have the echelon like that? I forgot I had M16 in there for some reason. Oh, because I changed Storm to there. Yeah, that's why. But wait, I didn't have a Storm in here, did I? Where is M16? Who do we... No, actually, I had a Storm in there, I think. Fairly sure I remember enemy don't spawn from helipad. Ah. I mean, that's a relief. Where is PX4? Where you at? Maybe should I use Calico? I think I said I had Calico in there.
You're breathtaking.
Hey, Bellwing! Welcome! And let's just put M16 in there. Because. Who could I put with them? Maybe the twin fairies. Where are they? Where they at? I don't remember how I had this team before. But it's too late now, so we're going like that. How's chapter 13 going? I mean, I'm doing the final stage. Friend echelon really helps. Yeah, I figure I might actually do that if the guide, even if the guide doesn't say to do it. Chapter 13 is going. We just had to restart because I realized I had M16 in my rifle echelon for some reason. Wait, things are done at the factory. If anyone has team comms recommendation, by the way, do not be afraid to let me know. Please backseat me to hell. I am not smart enough for this game on my own. I just like the waifus and the story. Come back. Let's go back in. M16 just wanted to vibe with the rifles. When you gotta stop her? Because she needs to be with her family. Don't underestimate the orthos. Which one are the orthos? I don't know the names. Come on, let me see the names. Yes, of course I see. Anyway, let's go. Resupply. Resupply. Go down. Let's go with 2B. Someone said 2B. And you fight these guys. That went better than last time. Look at Calico getting MVP. I might need to repair, but not yet. Let's drop an AR SMG. Resupply. What did I say? And turn. These guys I don't like. Oh, these are the orthos, aren't they? I don't like them. Hey, where do you think you're going? I didn't really do that. Military just walking while everyone busy going after each other. Okay, yeah, you know what? You're right. This map is just killing everyone, so I'm just gonna go here. Deploy the other IR SMG. You fight this guy. No, what's that? No, move away. No, wait, get in there. No! Okay, we try again. With you. We just keep going until we get it. Now I need to actually just put someone here. Okay, one down. Whew. I love the difference between the abject mystery that is late chapters and the walk in the park that is story events by comparison. Yeah, that's what I was saying the one time. Since they introduced like difficulty in events, the events are like the major events are pretty easy if you do them just in the regular difficulty. And then there's this bullshit. Late chapters, which are just pain. Let's repair you too. Who cares about resources, am I right? And resupply. And this melee armor 80. Okay, that's a bunch of them, so I most likely need to go with the IRSMG. The X stages don't have enemies as difficult as this late game Kiss the Zero shenanigans. Damn. The dogs though, the dogs I don't remember if I should go with AR, SMG, or rifles, just because there's it. I know they have. Oh no, they're shielded. They don't have armor. Okay, so I should be able to go with a. So let's move you up here. Switcheroo, switcheroo. The switching game. That's a point I didn't. The Essex stages were that easy. Damn. Oh yeah, theater is hard too. Do I reach everyone? No, I don't reach her, but it's fine. Should probably deploy Sangbeast one at some point too. Now I need you girls to survive because this is on the command post. Oh yeah, right. I have the twin fairies here. Okay. No, this is 13 for emergency. Yeah, I need to finish this before going into the event because the event story picks up straight right after this. And then we're going to the event. And the event is gonna be easy. It's not gonna be a pain. It's just gonna be a lot of reading. But it shouldn't be this much suffering. Hopefully. Oh god. Bro, what the fuck? What are these dudes? Okay, they're going down kind of fast at least. They're just getting a lot of damage, but we should be okay. Wait, there's something in the back? There's something in the back? Oh yeah, one of these. Oh yeah, because these are the shield thingies. I hate those. Me too. I haven't seen them until now, I think, but I hate them now. At least easier than chapter 13. I think anything like after chapter 12 or 11 even, like all the events are easier than this story. Okay, now you get repaired, get resupplied. This guy, yeah, and go there. They're more tame than Minotaur, to be honest. I mean, it's true, they're less of a pain than the Minotaur. But still, they're still a pain. These guys I also don't like because they just kind of put you on fire and it's annoying. It's not so bad with you when you're with like ARs and Gs, but they absolutely destroy your rifle teams. I'm gonna move you. Wait. What is a scarecrow good against? Is she good against these big dudes? Yeah, I have manticores. I guess we'll try and see. And you... You go get those guys. You should put two to what, Manticores? I don't remember which many I put. But she should be okay. And you... I don't think anything spawns from heliports, yeah. So you're gonna slowly go take that heliport. You go destroy them. Get them! Go, G11! Okay, they're doing well. None will resist that. Should survive. Now we go to this thing here. Get absolutely destroyed. Stun anti-synergy. Oh, hey, the music went away. Since we're here, you go get these ones. Game is just silent now. Do you notice a lot of 1 damage at one point? I think. I honestly forget to look at the numbers. I mostly look at the pium pium. Pium 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 pium. Okay, there goes M16. Oh, it's fine. It's just M16. Oh, it happens after a while in maps. Tara, do you want to be timed out? The timer is to time you out. Yes? Alright. It's only for like 30 seconds though, but still. You shall be missed. He shall return stronger, maybe. But yeah, no, June, it happens. It tends to happen after a while in maps. That the audio is just like, goodbye. The BGM. Look at her go. Oh, they can do this, I think. Why is Manticore behind and Jaguar in front? I don't know, that's how the thing was built. How are you supposed to change the positions on this? Oh, that's what it's about. Oh, thank you. Look at that diner gate holding the fort. Now I guess we just wait until this. We're gonna be here a while, I feel. Also, I need to think. Didn't they activate a thing that you only see the cutscene like the first time? Because I don't know how to skip it. Do I just press the screen? Cutscene goes brrr. Yeah, they do it like. I love how she goes. Tap the screen? Okay. There is an option for one-time only appearance, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah, they can do it, but we're gonna be here a while. Yeah, she's missing most of her shots for some reason. It's mostly her special that is hitting it. I wonder why. My Manticore is slowly dying. We'll see how far they can get. You know, it might be smarter to retreat and send rifles. I'm gonna double check the loadout. Yeah, they're barely getting any damage. It's gonna be a while. Yeah. Perfect time to brew coffee. I could have gone and hit up my lunch. I'm gonna double check the build of these guys because I don't know how to change the order. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure a Scarecrow can take down one, but it's gonna be forever. You can set formation? It didn't give me the option though. Now you come here, resupply. You also resupply. And now you go get them. Maybe the other rifle will have done better, but we'll see. Okay, this one is almost down. Now you get in there. I'm totally not using just a mid shield. Okay, and just the small ones will be good. Okay. It's an exact same location? What? Then I'm absolutely blind. And now you come back because you're not good against those dudes. You, on the other hand, does it reach there? Yeah. Now go and fight them. In absolute silence. Oh, they're gonna be here a while too because of the thingies. But the hawk should help. Pew pew pew, cutscenes Doko. No, only the Sangbees have cutscenes. Come on, girls, I believe. Yeah, it's gonna take a while too because these things are armored. And 4 can blast them, true. Only Hunter has best damage against armored enemies? If only had Hunter. If only had any other Sangbees ringleader aside from Scarecrow. What was it that I needed to do to activate a force like cannon? I don't want to do it though because there's too many enemies. But I'm pretty sure it requires her being like mostly alone. Retreat the SMGs. Just the SMGs? Yeah, it is very armored. You mean like the 2 in front, or like literally only SMGs? Because that will only require me like retreating raw, and I can do that. You have to retreat 2 dolls. Okay, let's do that. Goodbye, M16. Now and 4, do your thing. There we go. Phew. Beautiful. We did it. We can finally start Dual Randomness. Let's go. Then the submarine base. Commander, all enemies have been eliminated. Thank you. Any casualties on our side? Their attack was erratic and completely disorganized. It took some work, but we crushed them soon enough. Piece of cake? Attacking us in their state? What a bunch of dead seekers. Says you. Perhaps they attacked because they actually wanted to die. That's a bright thought. You think so? What's so bad about leaving? 45, my beloved. Sometimes death may actually be a better alternative. Oh, you're such a bright ray of sunshine, aren't you? Everyone in Squad 404 seems to be alright. Naturally. But that sounded like something said from that heart, 45. Oh my, I see that the other team has quite a few openings now. Why don't I arrange for a transfer for you? Don't even think about it. So how are our teammates doing? They seem to be having fun. Really? I've forgotten about Anna. It's strangely therapeutic to pinch this doll. Your team really is made up of weirdos. Stop pinching me. Actually, never mind. It feels pretty nice. What? When Dylan retired from being a T-doll, she'll have no trouble finding a new job. Just a plushie. And a baby. It's like getting massage. If there's nothing else, I'm gonna take a little nap. The long and arduous battle is finally over. The dolls, now relaxed, start teasing each other and messing around. Some even break into a dance. The commander watches them silently. There is no word to describe how they are feeling right now. Dandelion. Yes, Commander? Are M4 and M16 still alive? Yes, I believe they are also wondering about the same thing in some other place. What about all the dolls that we have lost? All preserved within my network cloud. Thank goodness. Indeed. Where are you helping us? Why, you ask? I suppose she has rubbed off on me. I see. She really is a special doll. The commander gazes at the entrance of the base. Shafts of sunlight shine through the countless bullet holes on the wall. They return to the temporary command post, where Kalina and Kay are in the process of recording supplies. Oh, I forgot Kay was with us. Ah, Commander, you're back. What are you talking about? We're just wondering why the military launched such a futile attack. They could have survived otherwise. They were soldiers. Their purpose was to carry out their orders, even if they were doomed to fail. Orders. They toss away their lives just because of orders? Haven't you realized yet? What we're setting out to destroy is precisely this regime that sends people to their deaths so casually, don't you see? We are fighting for a brave new world. We'll fight on no matter the cost. Now you don't seem like such a bastard to me. Kind of. Why, thank you. How's Anja? We got in touch. She says she tried to make it out on her own. She always manages to survive. It's probably why we can do nothing about her. Kay redirects his attention to Anna next to Squad 404. So these kids are the evidence that she mentioned? A lot of things might have happened in the base before we arrived. And there will be even more difficult tasks ahead of us once we get back. Which begs the question, how exactly are we going to get back? I knew you'd ask. Kay picks up his radio and punches in a code. Take this. Javier wants to talk. Oh, it's Javier. Kay tosses the radio to the commander, who catches it and takes a deep breath. Now that it's over, the real dealer is bound to make his appearance. The commander presses the speaker against their ear, and they hear a nonchalant and all too familiar voice. Congratulations, Commander. You actually survived. I must say you have once again surpassed all our expectations. Thanks, but it has certainly cost us a great deal. At least you and your dolls lived through the ordeal. We have also paid a heavy price to ensure that. Are you referring to the airstrike? See, you forced State 6 hand after all. They didn't do it for us, but for the children that Angie discovered. Well, that's one of the reasons. Making such a hasty move is going to lead to a whole bunch of new problems, but that's alright. They already rounded up a lot of people. We can't expect everything to go our way, can we? I look up Gersh Frontline on Twitch to see who's streaming, and it's only 6 people with you at the top. Oh, let's go! Give me famous, let's go! Yeah, Gersh Frontline doesn't have a lot of streamers, to be honest. I just hope it's all worth it. The Vampire troops are standing by outside the base. They'll take over from here. As for you, Griffin's chopper will transport you back to base soon. Then you can enjoy a proper vacation. You've earned it. How very thoughtful of you. This operation has achieved some very surprising results after all. It has put me in a very good mood. That isomer, and the juvenile nitos, and the relic phenomenon that just took place. Relic phenomenon? According to our surveillance, Persica's top priority though, and the Samis units at the Starfish construct disintegrated and vanished into thin air. What? Don't be alarmed. Though I personally find it hard to believe, our experts claim that they have merely been transported to some other place. Reverse collapse. Have you heard of this term before? Yeah, that's how Bakery Girl is called now. You're not going to give me a theory lecture, are you? Oh, he is. You know he is. So you haven't, but that's okay. It's a phenomenon that was thought to be purely theoretical, but now it has actually happened. I would like to have a chat with you once you're back. Oh, I'd better bring Persica along. Don't worry, she's safe at the moment. She has also divulged all the information that we need. Our direction is very clear. I believe we're not far from our final destination. The commander turns off the radio. The rotary blades of a helicopter can already be heard from a distance. The dolls follow the commander and assemble outside the base. Blown-up remains and charred carcasses litter the area. The armored train in the distance is lying in two severed halves. The commander looks up into the sky, where two green signal flares have gone off. The Vinepal soldiers march right past the Griffin forces and into the base, as if they aren't there at all. This is where we say goodbye. Not taking any souvenirs back with you? Everything goes with you. That's the order I received. Remember to hand the children over to Herr Javier's safekeeping. Now then, unpleasant as it is, I'd better go get Angie. My mission is to monitor her to begin with. It'll be bad if my objective goes missing. Right. Good luck to you. Don't worry, we'll meet again soon enough. Kay walks over to the Vinepal troops while the commander leads the dolls toward the helicopter's landing position. Hey, Joe! Hello! The helicopter touches down on the open terrain outside the base. A familiar figure lights from the cabin. Hellion, my beloved! Good work, Commander. Miss Hellion! And you too, Kalina. It's time to go home. Mr. Kruger is waiting for you. I never thought I'd ever see this with my own eyes. All my effort hasn't been in vain. Who is this? Reverse collapse. This phenomenon is not a myth, and its resonance with the relic is now proven. There were some inexplicable changes, though. Those pathetic morons didn't really do their part, but good thing I have taken multiple precautions. Everything is still going according to plan. The world is becoming more and more interesting. Just you wait, Lunacia. Retribution will soon come after the murderers who killed you. Then you will once again return to my side, and we shall behold this brave new world together. Oh, I guess this is William. It won't be long now. It won't be long. Name drop. Was there a name drop? That was a pain in the ass, but we did it! It is done. Oh god, look at them. Let me check. Where's my coalition? Oh yeah, it says formation right there. I didn't get that option before. What the fuck? Okay, so I'm guessing this should be in the front. And Diner Gate too. Something like that. I don't know. Oh, reverse collapse. Yeah. No, reverse collapse happens after Ghost Frontline. Reverse collapse is like 30 years, 50 years after Ghost Frontline. Something like that. It's like very into the future. Okay. Now I see. After, yeah, it's Neural Cloud is before, then comes Ghost Frontline. Then comes Gears Frontline 2, that is only a few years after. And it's not so long. I forgot exactly how many years, but it's just a few years. And then into the future comes the Reverse Collapse. Also known as Bakery Girl. But yes, we're finally ready. Let me just clean my glasses because something is annoying me. Unless they change something, because I mean... But does it have 416 in Reverse Collapse? I don't think any of the dolls show up. They're new characters, I believe. 416 probably shows up in Gears Frontline 2, though. Since we've gotten 9 and 45, so I'm pretty sure 416 and G11 will show up at some point. And thank you for the hydrate and the stretch, Kyle. I'm running out of coffee, so I will need to go get water at some point. But anyway, Dual Randomness, let's go! Now for real! Side Angelia, side Commander. This is the only one? This is the only one, I think. Do your water reps, Kime. But I would fuck up to you. Yeah, no, I drink water during streams mostly. But I'm just, I have my coffee still and I don't want to be drinking like 2 things at once. I'll go get water as soon as I'm done. Let's go! Never mind, let's not go. I forget that's a thing. Alright, I need to, Please give me neural fragments so I can mod raw. Her recall coffee. What do you mean? I did it just this morning. How many things I'm missing for raw? Actually, let me check. A lot. I'm sorry, raw. I have failed you. At least I got the skill. Now for real, let's go. The truth is often shrouded in mist. When you wade into the room, there's no telling what you'll run into first, be it monsters, sheer cliffs over a bottomless abyss, or a little girl's ball of strength. However, that will not stop the seekers of the truth. They will strike down the monsters, cross the abyss, and follow the string forward until the truth is revealed before their eyes. A week after the end of the battle at the submarine base, in the forward operating base in Griffin Control Area S09. Woohoo, we're back! Kalina's joyous cheer at the empty front entrance of the base goes unanswered. She slowly lowers her arms and turns around. Welcome back, Commander. You know we've been back for several days now, right? You don't need to put on such a display. But I want to. Also, before this, we were stationed at the base that Mr. Javier lent us. It was just a place to rest our heads. But now we're back at the base that truly belongs to us. I can't help feeling sentimental about it. Really now? I actually felt more comfortable living in the new base. Honestly, Commander, you don't have a romantic bone in your body. The past few days were a total pain in the ass, with a gang of people in suits asking us all kinds of questions the moment we got back to base. Fortunately, they didn't seem interested in our dolls. They didn't manage to find the baddies mixed in with our dolls either. It scared the hell out of me back then. Still, they are absolute pros at pretending to be dolls. If you ask me, they seem to be having fun with it. Is everyone settled in? Of course they are. There aren't any problems whatsoever. It's just that everyone's resting so the hallways are empty. The base feels kind of lonely when it's so quiet though. It won't be like that for long. We've got several $100 worth of Nevercloud backups to restore, you know? Will you give me a hand when the time comes, Commander? No need to worry about that. Who's that? A voice comes from the far reaches of the main halls, and a familiar figure approaches the two of them. Oh, Hellion. I'll transfer more logistics staff to this base to help you recover your doll's fighting strength. Ah, Miss Hellion, you're back too. Yes, I'm back. Welcome. I've been worrying about you ever since you left with those men in black when we got off the plane. Rather than worry about me, why don't you use this free time to update the doll's tactical directives? Also, I'm sure there are numerous combat logs waiting to be compiled into combat reports. Well, that's Miss Hellion for you. She went there right away. Hey, Synchro. What is for the weak? Real people just chew down on ice. I was chewing on ice the other day and people called me out. Our dolls have gone through a lot of hard battles, and the records of those battles are very important assets for Griffin. However, there's no hurry in doing that yet. After everything that happened, I believe the two of you need a good long vacation. Too bad we are like in the middle, we're starting a story event, so I guess that vacation just died. Think of the animals. What? A vacation? Is it really okay? It's safe now, and you don't need to go around with your nerves on edge all the time. God knows the two of you deserve it. Thank you both for your hard work. That's wonderful, Commander. What should we do now that we've got some time off? I want to eat ice cream, go shopping, get new clothes. Also, I want to see if there's anything new and interesting that we can procure for the base. And then you'll fleece the Commander and use the profits to buy your favorite snacks? Oh, you're mean, Miss Hellion. You don't mind if I earn a little extra for myself, right, Commander? Actually, that's a little... You don't mind, right? Just a teensy, weensy little bit? No, I don't mind, I guess. You're the best, Commander. Mine's good, but you're better. Oh, thank you, I guess. Alright, Kalina, stop giving the Commander a hard time. As it happens, while we're on the subject, we can lighten the burden that we're putting on our logistics and supply dolls. Griffin's supply chains have been completely revamped after everything that happened, so we'll be operating under newer supply directives. Huh? So we won't be using our previous suppliers anymore? That's right. We don't have to worry about supplies. Somebody's taking care of that for us. Somebody's taking care of that for us? Does that mean we won't need to spend money on supplies at all? You always pick up on weird things like this. Your face? But yes, you're right. However, they've got problems of their own to deal with, so it'll take a few more days for our supplies to arrive. This Commander's a sucker for a pretty face. It really is, Kime. Oh no. I'm being targeted. Is it Javier? Correct. The operational costs for this base will all be borne by a certain IOP trust fund, so you won't have to worry about money in the short term. Mr. Javier has sure been a great help, but his requests are almost always extremely deadly. He has given us a lot of help. You should be grateful, Kalina. Well, I'd be more grateful if you give us better supplies. Now that you mention it, where have you been the whole time? My heart nearly skipped a beat when you suddenly stepped out of the helicopter at the subbase. Mr. Kruger needed me more back then. I apologize for not being able to help you during your time of need. Oh, that's not what I meant. Mr. Kruger's very important too. Wait a minute. Does that mean Mr. Kruger is safe now? He is no longer in danger thanks to your victory. That's wonderful. So is he... Indeed. He's on the way to this base. Let's go, Kruger! I know this is asking a lot of you, Commander, but please secure the perimeter around the helipad. I doubt any of us wants anything to go wrong at the final step. Understood. I definitely agree with that. Then I'll go make preparations to receive him. I'll be counting on you in the meantime. Tide of blood unlocked. Trap of spinach. Oh, hey, wait, what? Wait. Whole one? Hole 3? What are these holes? Are they used to farm? I remember this. Uh, uh, uh... That's a lot of holes, it is. Oh, they're ranking maps. Wait, they're available right away? I'm guessing 1, 2, and 3 depend on difficulty. Oh, that's why they drop all the dolls, too. Holes for you to sink your time into. At least I acknowledge it. It's true. No difficulty? No? Then why are there 3? It's the first time there's 3 of them. But yeah, no, they all have 35. What's the difference then? It's just that now there's multiple ranking maps. Oh, okay. You'll have to reopen the event real quick. Why? And it scores accumulate from all of them. Oh. I have to do that at some point. Pain. Why do I need to reopen the event? But I mean, but it's here. Oh no, I need to unlock. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I need to do stages to unlock the things, to unlock the other thing. Remember? Yeah, right. I remember. Right, you're right. You're absolutely correct. I got 30 batteries. Let's go. I'm gonna put them again. Then I can just hurry up the training whenever I need them. Ooh, nice. You know, seems like I need to restart. It's not showing up. So now you have to reopen it once or twice. Oh, there we go. Departure time X. Departure time normal. Spaghetti code, let's go. I need to do it 5 times? Truly a hidden event. Eliminate all enemies. Okay, this is gonna be easy. We can go with the weaker ones. Level them up a bit. Thank you for the follow, Joe! Thank you! And thank you for the lurk! Ba-boom. Ba-boom. Go here, and you go here. Ah, yes. It's so relaxing to do this after Just finishing chapter 13. You really wonder, huh? Oh, this is so easy. This is so relaxing now. I'm just like, hell yeah, time to chill. When enemy actually dies, hell yeah. You know it. Woohoo! And I got some boxes, let's go. When tank gets MVP. Departure time 2 unlocked. Oh, thank you. Wait, it's different? Okay, I don't really get how this works, but we're just gonna go for it. Never mind. Take on enhancement. Dismantle. Departure time 1. Yes, give it to me. The small notes below map selection, those are intel. The curtain rises, you mean these ones? Oh, these ones. Okay, oh, you mean these ones? Story, Departure time 2, Departure time 3. And this is Angelia. The curtain rises. Does Ange have stages? Or did you use one set of stages to unlock both stories? I'm trying to see how to think how to read them so to have like a nice balance. Some objects on the map may spoil the story if you rush through it. Ah. We'll say to read them all before advancing. Okay, let's go. Departure time 2. We're standing at the edge of the landing pad, and the gentle breeze is especially refreshing in the sunlight. Soon, a helicopter lands just like Miss Helen stated would. The cabin door opens, and 2 heavily armed PMC troopers jump out of the cabin, providing cover for Mr. Kruger behind them. Kalina and I straighten up and salute him in unison. Operational Commander of Griffin Control Area S09 and Adjutant reporting, sir. Oh, Daddy Kruger. Commander. Oh, what did he say? Commander, it's been a while. I'm glad you're alright, Mr. Kruger. Mr. Kruger is still wearing his trademark crimson coat, but his hollowed cheeks betray how frail he is. I'm sure he has also been fighting a lot of battles we couldn't see. Several more supply helicopters touch down after Mr. Kruger's chopper. Their automated transport containers detach and send their cargo of supplies to the base. Those must be new bodies for the dolls. Ooh. Alright, at ease, you two. Let's get back to base. We'll talk as we walk. Mr. Kruger! Are you well? We've lost contact with you ever since that exercise with the military. We heard rumors that you were arrested. Did they treat you badly? Did you get enough to eat? How are your living conditions? Are you hurt? Kalina is so sweet. No need to be so worried, Kalina. What I went through was nothing compared to your hardships. Still, I didn't expect that I'd ever return when I was arrested. I didn't expect Griffin to survive the ordeal either. Oh yeah, there was a whole conspiracy that ended with Kruger arrested and us on the run for a bit. It was crazy. I need to thank you in person for all this, Commander. Just doing my job, sir. No, you've gone above and beyond the call of duty. We are all grateful to you, and Kalina, and those who have been fighting bravely on our behalf. An old friend of mine told me that you paid a grievous price for it. If it makes the world a better place, then it'll all be worth it. Commander, you're completely different from how you were when we first met. I like the look in your eyes now. Oh, thank you. Mr. Kruger, your room has been prepared for you. Please come with me. Thank you. Now then, let's leave it at this for now, Commander. I'll save the formalities for later. Commander, Kalina, you must have traveled a long way to reach this base. You should all go get some rest too. Phew, my bones are turning to jelly now that I can relax. Get used to the base. I know you haven't been back in a long time, Commander. There'll be a big party tonight, then Mr. Kruger would like to have a one-on-one chat with you afterwards. Understood. Kruger and Hellion enter the elevator and take their leave. Kalina says she's not tired and darts off to inspect the newly delivered supplies. Of course she is. It took a while to ponder my options and finally decide to return to my office and kill some time. The way back to my office is silent. On a normal day, you'd be able to hear the dolls' laughter, hushed conversations, or simply the sound of their footsteps as they pass by. But there is nothing now. There are barely any dolls left, and the corridor is as dead as a tomb. Never thought I'd get such peace and quiet. Sad. There is a musty smell of old mildew in the office, and I can't help but scrunch up my nose. Yet for some reason, the smell fills me with a sense of reassurance I haven't felt in a while. I open the windows to let in some fresh air, then I lounge back on my sofa. I've rested already, but at this moment I feel tired all over again. I let myself sink into the sofa, and before I know it, my eyes are closed. My slumber is particularly peaceful in this familiar environment. After what seems like a long time. Humans are also vulnerable when they sleep, no matter how remarkable they are. Which means humans are only truly equal when they are asleep. What an interesting discovery. I'm assuming this is Dandelion. A soliloquy drifts into my dreams. The voice is familiar, but I can't quite connect it to a face for the moment. Now whose voices have I heard recently? Oh well, there's something I'd like to discuss, but I'm not exactly in a hurry. I'll just sit down here for a bit. Is she one of my dolls? This human looks rather cute when asleep. You'd never guess that this is the commander who pulled off all those incredible exploits. The door is opened all of a sudden, and I hear someone enter the room in a hurry. Who's in the commander's room? I'm thoroughly awake now, and I see SL8 with her gun raised in my direction. When she sees me, she immediately lowers her weapon. Then her eyes sweep over to a chair beside the sofa. I follow her gaze and see Dandelion sitting casually on the chair. No one's here? I knew I heard a voice that wasn't the commander's. I love her design so much. Well, I cannot see you. SL8 cocks her weapon. The dust, the temperature, and the rumpled fabric are proof that you're definitely there. Who is it? Show yourself! Dandelion smiles at me and places her index finger over her lips. Knowing that I must keep her presence a secret, I sigh helplessly and turn to SL8. It's fine, SL8. Commander? SL8 tilts her head and takes in the embarrassment on my face. She hesitates and finally puts her gun down. Oh, So that's what this is about? Got it. This isn't something I should be sticking my nose into. Is that right, Commander? What are you imagining? I'm glad you understand. Don't tell anyone else either. Gotcha. Sorry for disturbing your rest, Commander, but Miss Kalila sent me over to remind you that the party is about to begin. Please get yourself ready ASAP and head to the banquet hall. Convenient invisibility, yeah. Understood. Thanks for the reminder. I'll be there soon. Estelle gave me a nod before leaving my office. It will seem I leave behind traces of myself even when I am personally invisible. That doll of yours has taught me a valuable lesson. I won't make the same mistake again. Alone time, yeah. And what are you doing in my office? You asked me to stay hidden and avoid being spotted by others. I believe there is no better place for that than your office, Commander. You're sure you're not trying to seize control access over the base through my computer? You're being paranoid. If that had been my intent, why would I need to come all the way to your office? You have a point. Don't worry, Commander. The control systems in this base are far too run down. I did poke around for a bit, but it's so boring I lost interest right away. You shouldn't have touched them in the first place. Anyway, given SLA's reaction, I doubt there's any need for you to hide in my office, is there? What do you think? So I gather there's something you'd like to discuss? You saw right through me. Well done. Such hollow praise. Not at all. I do mean it. Dandelion stands up and tours around the room. To an ordinary human being, this would be an ordinary office. But to me, this is a place I've never been to, even after searching through all the memories within me. Frankly speaking, I'm quite curious. How does a normal life feel to a normal human being? I see. Those girls never had the chance to live an ordinary life. Though granted, my life hardly counts as ordinary either. Even so, your life is still pretty normal compared to the misfortune they experienced. Fair enough. After all the things I've been through, I can deeply appreciate how precious normality can be. I want to let them see this world through my eyes. There must be many different places in this world, and every unique location I witness brings a thrill to my heart. Therefore, I will keep taking it all in, even after 10, 50, or 100 years. You can exist for that long? To a consciousness, time does not imply eternity. Unlike human beings, leaving this body does not mean the end of my memories. True, I guess. In the banquet hall. The evening gala is a grand event. The delicious food we haven't had in a long time and the comrades we haven't met for so long fill the night with joy and laughter. After chatting with the others at the party, I learned that another team was tasked with rescuing Mr. Kruger. That operation led to the loss of many commanders and titles, but in the end, this string of victories allowed us to shake off the military's betrayal after the joint exercise. But what does the future hold for Griffin? I lean against the window, looking at a point of red light upon a distant electrical pylon. What's the matter, Commander? Something bothering you? Mr. Kruger. No need to salute. You all fought to win this peace. We're more than just employer and employee. But why don't we talk like old friends? I'm sure you have a lot of things to tell me. Yes, Mr. Kruger. Mr. Kruger pats me on the shoulder and will leave the banquet hall for the balcony outside. Ooh, romantic. The moon tonight is particularly large, and the cool night wind blows through the air. What a lively party. Yes, we haven't had this much fun in a while. I saw your combat logs. If I hadn't seen your accomplishments myself, I would have trouble believing they were real. Sometimes I also wake up in the morning and wonder if it was all a dream. Everything happened too fast back then and we were given few options. I didn't want you to have to carry all that on your shoulders, but you did very well. You saw my job, sir. I will have done my best to protect Griffin even if you hadn't asked. But you seem a little lost now. There are some things which I'm not sure I should bring up. Well, since you've already brought it up, you might as well tell me all about it. It's already been several days since we came back, but I just can't forget the faces of the fleeing people in Belgrade. The faces of the garrison troopers holding the walls. The faces of the refugees in the contaminated zones, twisted and sillificated. And the faces of the soldiers who fought against us to the bitter end. You've been through a lot, Commander. Yes, so I've been thinking. What am I and all these dolls fighting for? Countless people died for no reason, and yet here we are having a party, celebrating a mind-boggling victory. Have we really won, Mr. Kruger? I venture a glance at Mr. Kruger and realize that he is looking me in the eye. There is a reason why you survived to this day. Your eyes see more clearly than I imagined. Keep going, Commander. Your insights are worth listening to. What is that supposed to mean? Yes, sir. Our true enemy remains hidden in the darkness. We wipe out several military detachments, but the mastermind in the shadows barely even felt it. All we've done is repulse them for the time being, but the enemy will surely return. Perhaps we won't be victims next time, but I'm sure that many more people will die because of them. But I can't think of anything that I can do about it. I just feel so powerless. Let us take handle those masterminds. That's what I keep trying to tell myself, but my instincts are telling me that things probably won't be so simple. You are an excellent employee. I might even go so far to say that you're probably the best Griffin has ever had. Given more time, I'm sure you could achieve even more. But you're talking about things that a PMC can't change. We've just clawed our way out of this maelstrom, and we've got our hands full just taking care of ourselves. You should know how dangerous it is to insert yourself into the affairs of nations. Yes, but even the slightest difference we make might mean that countless people won't have to die. You once told me that we had to be the shining beacon in a brave new world. Doesn't that mean we should make this world a better place? You met those soldiers and the chief of state-sec. They're either paranoid or stubborn, but either way, it's the reason they've survived until now in such a high position. I'm gonna assume that was a bot. If not, I'm really sorry. The bot does not accept links. I mean, the bot automatically deletes links. Blah, blah, blah. Currently, Griffin exists because they need us to do jobs they don't want to do. There was a bot? Yeah. Figured. And these jobs are often ignominious things. Changing this world is harder and more painful than you can imagine. Thank you for the man, Kyle. Griffin will change something, but the method in which this change is effected will be far beyond your expectations. You've given and sacrificed enough of yourself for Griffin. Therefore, I cannot ask you to once again throw yourself into inglorious danger. Oh, but I will. Most likely. I managed to return alive because they knew I could do the things they didn't want to do. But you're different. You have talent and you can make a career for yourself no matter where you go. But, Mr. Kruger, you don't have to feel guilty about this. You've done enough for all of us. You deserve the chance to step away from the razor's edge and enjoy a happy life. But I can't just leave. My friends and comrades are here. I can't just abandon them. There's no way to predict what will happen next. Once the flames of war blaze up again, none of us will be able to turn back. There's no turning back for me. You don't need to answer me right now. Take some time and think on it, Commander. I'll give you this Green Zone ID pass first, just in case. Griffin is honored to have had you among our ranks. Mr. Kruger stuffs a card into my hands and pats me on the shoulder again. Resilience is your strength, but being flexible in the face of difficulty isn't a bad thing. See you later, Commander. Oh man. He gave me an exit. In the dorms. I wake up and it's another cool morning. I stretch out on the bed before reaching out to my clothes hanging from the headboard so I can get up and wash myself. The blue card falls out of a pocket and lands on the bed. I put my clothes down and pick up the card to study it in greater detail. This is the first time I've seen a Green Zone ID pass. It sure is well made. The card has a slick decorative edging, and my name is clearly written under the national emblem. I stretch again, then toss the card into the trash. I look at the clock. It's almost time to meet Kalina, so I hurriedly climb off the bed. Commander be like, no. No easy life for me. I like pain and suffering. At the main hall. Good morning, Commander. I got some good news and some not so good news. Our current stockpile is enough to keep the base running with our present complement of tools, but we can't do much more than that because we lack personnel. However, I've got a resource transfer report for you. We'll receive our first batch of supplies by tomorrow afternoon at the latest. My name is clearly written. Yeah. That means Kruger went through some hoops, I think. Because as far as I know, getting a Green Zone ID pass is not really easy. That's good. Has there been any news from Javier? Huh? Nope. Only the resource transfer report. Miss Helen was going to brief you about this in person, but she had to go out to attend to some business. Oh? Where did she go? She said there were some things that needed to be taken care of and that she was doing a final cleanup. Oh? Our repair doors are in position, so you can get a little more sleep, Commander. Thank you, Kalina. There's another thing I want to verify. Another thing? Ah, you mean Anna and those kids? Don't worry, they're being properly taken care of as per Miss Angie's request. Did Angie say anything? Not beyond her first letter, no. And what did her letter say? Oh, I forgot these Angie clothes. Ooh, let's go. Look at those abs. Yes. Commander, I'll make this brief. I'm still on William's trail and I need your help. I'll contact you once I pinpoint our objective. Look at those abs. Just look. Look here, like right here. Abs. I could grind cheese on those abs. As for Anna and the other girls, I'll be leaving them in your care. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm done with my coffee, so I'm gonna go get a water in a bit. Maybe we'll hear from her tomorrow. That means we'll be busy. So get some rest, Commander. The base still has me. We'll be fine. Really now. To be honest, I can't relax at all knowing that we've got so many dangerous things inside our base. Well, yeah, you have a point. Actually, the thing that really worries me is Miss Antelion. Who's still in your office? She should be fine. She managed to fool the state sec doll ID inspections on the way back, and even made a new identity as a human for herself. No, that's not what worries me. Then what's got you worried? I mean, is it really okay for her to be in your office? What if she does something to you? Good point. Shall we have her go to your office then? I'm not very comfortable being around her. There's no need to worry, Miss Kalina. Holy, where did that voice come from? I am connected to the PA system in your office. Stepping outside is too much trouble, so I've decided to communicate with you via this method. What a mood. Didn't you say you weren't going to hack into the base systems? Using what's at hand from time to time isn't a bad thing, don't you think? Or would you rather have me stroll through the base? There's practically no difference between that and what you're doing now. So you're just going to overlook the fact that she hacked our systems? At the very least, she hasn't poisoned our automated food supplies yet. Still, Dandelion, I would like to better understand your intentions. What would you like to know? Why did you follow us back to base and not go after M4? Given your actions until now, she's the only one you value, right? The answer is simple. My thought processes are derived from Lunasta's consciousness. Even if this is only a temporary parting, I am still affected by her will and desires. She was still worried about you in the last moments before we lost contact. Thus, I have chosen to stay by your side so as to fulfill her wish. Also, as I have mentioned before, I am curious about everything in this world and I wish to see more of it. I will need to rely on you in order to fulfill that wish of mine. So you develop self-awareness. Not to mention the cold but familiar place that we encountered when we were in the sub-base. The place that felt like our home. Lunase was teleported away by some power that originated from there. We need to find her and bring her back from whatever distant location she is in. Naturally, I'd like to do it as well. But where should we even begin to look for her? The clues will find you soon enough. Okay. Commander, we've got a conf request from Mr. Javier. Will you take it? Patch it in. Good morning, Commander. You look well. Is this a good time to talk? I mean, as good a time as any, I guess. Let me get some water before I read the next one. Can I read it right away, or do I need to unlock more thingies? Oh no, it seems like I can do it. No, actually, this is departure time 3. Should I do the departure time 2 before reading the departure time 3? Question mark? Anyway, I'll go get some water first. BRB. I'm not gonna put the BRB screen because, like, the kitchen is right here. I return. I'm alive, don't worry. You will probably hear a beep in like 2 minutes. I put my lunch in the microwave. Inside the command room. I didn't expect you to make it back alive, Commander. What do you mean? You helped me. Thanks for your support, Mr. Javier. Oh, that mister sounds very forced. You sound like you've got a lot of pent-up frustration, Nobody who's completed a mission that you gave will treat you with anything close to politeness. I'm sorry, I really am. None of us expected that it would be such a long battle before you could come back. Death and sacrifice are unavoidable, but in the end you achieve victory. Isn't that good enough? Let me check on my sister. Okay, no messages from my sister yet. We're good then, we're good. I think we're still a long way off from victory. The more I go through, the more messed up I think this world is. That is why we exist. We are the shining beacon in a brave new world. At the very least, your victory this time has made the world less of a mess. While the starfish did activate for a moment, it didn't lead to any irrecoverable consequences, and old Misha is very happy with the results. Whomst? The people who wanted to mess up this world have failed. What could be more heartening than that? If only things were that simple. What happened to the submarine base afterwards? Vinepel has taken full control of the place. However, you took all the goodies away, so they won't be getting their hands on anything other than corpses. Delicious. I seem to recall you asking me not to let Statesec learn about Dandelion. We've also managed to smuggle those juvenile Nitos into this base. It seems you can handle non-combat tasks pretty well too. What I want to know is why? Why? What's wrong with having a few more pretty girls in your base? Excuse me, they're children. I'm not in the mood for jokes. I know just how important they are. If you leave them in my base, although I'll be able to rest easy at night. That's true. I guess I owe you an explanation. William's research will ultimately lead to more trouble no matter which government's hands it falls into. Thank God the base was left abandoned once its Spetsnaz rode through it. It would be abandoned either way. I mean, it's true. Spetsnaz. It is true. William's research will ultimately lead to more trouble no matter which government hands it falls into. Oh, I already read this. And who knows which committee member might end up being a friend of Carter's. I thought that you were on the side of the nation. I will always be on the side of the people. Although those words sound strange coming from a capitalist like myself. Okay. Commander, do you think the war is over? No? World War III ended almost 20 years ago. That's what the textbooks say, but in my heart, I feel that it hasn't ended yet. The war as covered by the treaty is over, but the war still rages within the hearts of the people. If someone strikes up a spark, a storm of vengeance will sweep across this continent once more. Just like what Carter and Jaguar were trying to do. Carter was once a comrade of mine. Together we went through one impossible mission after another. When we were young, I would have gladly thrown myself in the path of any bullet fired at him. And I have no doubt that if our situations were reversed, he would have done the same for me. He was once my best friend, and that is why I could not forgive him. Javier sighs on the other end of the connection. He changed after the war. Many people did. In times like this, people ought to unite and face the problems before them. But in the end, not a single person was willing to do so. Why do you think that was the case, Commander? Because of hatred and resentment? Correct. Later on, I came to understand that compared to finding a way to pull yourself out of the swamp, it was easier to find someone to hate. When you unite to collectively hate an imagined enemy, that becomes less painful. Oh, I have a lot of trouble running. Never mind that nothing has changed, or that nothing has gotten better. It just seems so stupid. Yes, it's truly stupid. Humans are so skilled at running away from reality that they think they'll be happy if they hand their pain off to someone else. But that is far too naive. As long as they won't exist, the pain will never go away. Humanity has already paid a grievous price for its division and disunity, and returning the world to isolation is nothing more than mankind bleeding itself all over again. I didn't think you thought that far, Mr. Javier. Now that Mister came out a lot less grudgingly. When I saw those corpses in Tallinn, I thought, what can I do to prevent this sort of thing from happening again? That's why I tried so hard and pressed my dolls onward through hails of bullets and shells to keep fighting. But it was only after the fighting was over that I realized my efforts had only added to the casualties. Can we only make the world a better place through killing? That can't be helped. Sometimes the decision of whether or not to kill someone doesn't lie in your hands. If some people are not removed from the world, they will cause many more people to suffer. So don't beat yourself up over it. I understand the rationale, but I find it hard to reconcile it with my conscience. I understand. You'll get used to it. Krieger has truly found a good protégé for himself. Finding a compassionate person in this world is a difficult thing. I hope you'll take care of those dark-haired girls. They are all human beings, and they shouldn't be treated as the products of technology. They seem to like this place. Good. They'll be staying there for a long time. I have the feeling that these girls will change our future. Our future? Oh yes, did you receive the resource transport manifest? I did. When will it all arrive? I think it should arrive by the time we finish our chat. Until then, I hope you can protect the convoy and ensure it arrives safely. These supplies are very important to us, so I've already taken that into consideration. You are truly reliable. You took far too many losses in the previous battle. I'll do my best to help replenish your ranks. But before that, I have a job that requires your attention. What kind of job? I'm sure you'll like it. Oh, I'm gonna hate it. That girl Angela has gone to a very interesting place. She told me she was going after William. I know about your secret little communiques. Fortunately, you won't have to keep your mutual cooperation a secret this time round. Where's she gone? Bremen, Germany. We found some equipment in the subbase that shouldn't have been there. That equipment pointed her in that direction. So how should I help her? You know, I could ponder that question of yours for a good long time, but unfortunately, old folks are easily worn out. In order to make things easier for you, I'll send the file over. Oh, I didn't. This is all the intel we managed to gather on our end. Read it and decide how you want to proceed. File received. Got it. Oh, and there's one more thing. Persica's been pestering me about wanting to contact you. She was previously under investigation by StateSec, but she'll finally be allowed back into her lab today. My guess is that she'll come over to harass you when the time comes. Miss Persica. I'm a little worried about her situation. She's doing very well, much better than you at least. However, you did lose her most precious doll, so I'm pretty sure she'll be chewing your ear off. It wasn't my fault. I'll explain things to her. In that case, I wish you the best of luck. If you see any useful info, send it back. I'm just waiting for you. Transmission terminated. Are we going to get busy again? Yep, we won't be able to do anything without those supplies, so let's start by escorting the transport convoy. Woohoo! I guess now we do this. Let me go get my food. I return with food. Headphones, come to me. Ah! Chair, please. Okay, there we go. Gonna share? Do you want breakfast poutine from 2 days ago? It's from Thursday. And assuming I need to get to the heliport. Reach the indicated location. Let's go with you. Resupply. Sure, I guess I should go down here. We'll see how that goes. I can stop the thing anytime, so. Meanwhile, I will eat. Okay, no. I need you to get there and avoid the command post from being taken. Now we should be good. Oh yeah, we're good. We won't make it. Okay. Hmm. What was that? Oh, here is the polynosis. Here's the farming map. Let's see how it is. It's not totally an excuse for me to eat a little more before reading. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let's check the farming stage. These are usually can be made in one turn anyway. Hmm. Oh, they will drop it. Actually, let me see. It says destroy all enemies. Let me see. The do they move? Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, oh, the command post is right there, but then I checked the objective and it was like kill all enemies. And I'm like, okay. Oh, they don't move though, so this can be made easily then. I could just have gone. I could have just gone like this way. Okay, that's nice to know. So easy farming stage. Food. Easy. I love that they did farming stages too. Remember when we didn't have farming stages? And you had to do the actual story stages to farm those? Good old times. This I read. This one I need to read. Remember when you had to fight Ouroboros like 15 times in Cube? Good old times. The farming stage for Mondragon is unfortunately terrible to a point people prefer using Hole 2 to farm. Man, that is something. Like, imagine preferring a ranking map. When was I gonna read this? In the command room. Well, we got to supplies at last. Next up should be... Oh yes, Kalina, check the email Javier sent. Kalina? What happened? Are you spacing out? Ah, I'm listening, Commander. Oh, I think I read a little about this. We've got a mission after all. No rest for the weary and all that. Liu's map isn't that great either from what I hear. I got him for progression so I don't have to struggle with that. Lucky. Lucky drops. Shall we open the file Mr. Javier sent us? Let's put that aside for now. What's in your mind? Oh, is something bothering you? Want to take a guess, Commander? The amount of supplies we received doesn't add up? Hell no, I could do stuff like that in my sleep. Having problems reloading the dual neural clouds into their bodies? That's going quite well. I mean, it's routine work, just that there's more of it this time around. Then, are you having trouble putting on your uniform because you ate too much over the last couple of days? As if? Okay, I got nothing. I can't think of anything else. Gee, honestly, Commander, judging by your conversation with Mr. Javier, you're going to keep working with Griffin? I mean, that's obvious, isn't it? Miss Ellen should have said something about that, right? Like, she could give you a big sum of cash, or let you live out the rest of your days in peace and comfort somewhere else? That sort of thing? Well, it wasn't Miss Elian who told me that, but the subject did come up. Then, what answer did you give? Mr. Kruger gave me a grandson ID pass, but I told him I'd think about it. And then, I look at Kalina. She's staring at me with an intensity that I've never seen before. For some reason, I feel like messing with her. You asshole. And then I lost a card somewhere. Should I get another one from him later? Eh? You lost it? That ID pass is worth more than 10 years of my salary. Wow, was it that expensive? If I'd known, I should have put it away properly. How can you be so careless about money, Commander? You're always so clumsy with our funds. It took a lot of effort to keep our finances out of the red. Thank you very much for your hard work. So, what about the ID pass? Well, actually, Miss Alien said the same thing to me. That's only to be expected. You deserve similar treatment, of course. When Miss Alien gave me the pass, I got so excited that I almost jumped for joy. But then I told her to think about it. I kinda knew you wouldn't go, but if it had turned out that you really left, then I might just move to the same city as you. Kalina, is there anything you'd like to tell me? Actually, I haven't decided where I want to go. But the truth is, you don't need to worry about me. You should just choose a place to start a new life and live without regrets. I wasn't worried about you. I was just wondering. Still, it's not like I don't understand. Compared to living in a place like this where you don't even know if you'll survive until tomorrow, you're better off in a green zone where you can buy ice cream every day. That little fun you've been putting away will finally see use. Congratulations, Miss Kalina. Don't talk like I'm about to pack up and leave, as if I could run off by myself. Besides, our adults won't even be able to figure out which cartridge to use without me around, so how could I just abandon them like that? You don't have to worry about that either. I'm sure the next adjutant will take care of that. The next adjutant? If you leave, another adjutant will take your place, right? Commander, you great big dummy! Kalina suddenly turns and runs out of my office, slamming the door behind her with a loud bang. Oh, you done did it. I think I went too far with that joke. Commander, I wonder if I should say you're not the less bit funny, or if you really are just a great big dummy, as Miss Kalina described. Dandelion, so you're here. I was in the system inspecting the file Javier sent until you made Miss Kalina cry. Crap, I really need to apologize to her now. I bet people around the world will laugh their butts off if I uploaded the recording I just made. Please don't do stupid things like that. Also, how is that funny? Watching your pitiful attempt at making jokes is far more interesting than going through Javier's data. You're a sick bastard. Also, I didn't authorize you to access the data, did I? Even if you didn't grant me permission, you would have eventually asked me to do it anyway, so I decided to finish my homework ahead of time. Honestly, let me see. 2,800 pages? Just so. It will take a human a week or so to finish reading it. With Miss Kalina's help, that would probably have gone down to 3 days. But unfortunately, you just made her cry, so without me, I guess you'll just have to slog through the whole thing yourself. I'm not sure if a week will be enough. When can you finish it? I already did. Well, that's August for you. Did you get any useful intel out of it? These files contain all the data that could be downloaded from the subbase. They contain part of Paradeo's operational logs. Ooh. Also, that well-known fellow seems to be quite interested in Sanguis Ferry as well. I assume you'll be interested in knowing what the enemy is interested in. Based on that, I've come up with a list of possible high-value targets. I suggest you send some people to scout them out. Is this what you meant when you said the R team will soon be put to work? Correct. Also, Sanguis Ferry was already fighting Paradeos before we entered the subbase. I'm quite curious about what happened back then. It isn't a good idea to let those Sanguis Ferry dolls wander around outside. Do these files contain intel about Sanguis Ferry? I'll pick out several objectives which can be handled simultaneously. That ought to save you some time. Elites like the IR team can complete these missions very quickly. The IR team, I'm still worried about their condition. Perhaps letting them meet their old friends will be a good way to lift their spirits. They're not those who let themselves stagnate. I don't think you need to worry too much about them. Hey, thank you. That's an interesting name you got there. Thank you for the follow. I will just call you Panties. That is your new name now. Hello. I hope you're right. The next day, 4 a.m. Oh boy, 4 a.m. In the dorm. Beep, 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 beep. What time is it? Hello? Commander, we got an incoming comms request. Kalina, why are you awake? Please report to the command room to answer it. Who could be calling at this hour? It's Miss Persica. Oh, of course it's Persica calling at 4 a.m. Oh, that's right. Only she will call at a time like this. Hey, Kalina, want to join me at the command room? No, goodbye. No. Okay, Tabar, thank you for dropping by. I'll be going for like another hour or so, so you might catch me. If not, I'll see you next time. Thank you. What a name you... Yeah. He had an interesting name. The beeping of the idle tone comes through the phone. She sounds so cold. Is she still mad at me? Of course she is. I struggle into my clothes and stumble into the command room. The screen shows a flashing call waiting icon. I sighed and pressed the button to take it. Persica? Persica, my beloved. Good morning, Commander. It is pretty early in the morning, yes. Do you always wake up at this time? I haven't slept yet. These are my working hours. I shouldn't be surprised. After all, scientists aren't quite the same as us normal people. Yes, scientists, of course, they're the only ones with messed up sleep schedules. I apologize for not getting in touch earlier. I had a lot of things going on too. Javier told me you went through a hard battle while I couldn't help you out. Are you alright? I wouldn't be talking to you now if I wasn't. Indeed. I'm a little nervous, so I don't really know what to say. Were you nervous? I'm sorry. I couldn't bring M4 back. Javier told me. I know M4 vanished from the submarine base, and I know the August that was maturing within her neurocloud is not with you. And some juvenile Nitos. All this came about because of my research, so I need to take action to make amends. William has taken too many loved ones away from me. I think it's time I took a stand against him. We are in agreement on that point. Still, I believe M4 is still alive. The starfish wouldn't have activated for no reason. This Dandelion must know something, so I'd like you to let me speak to her. Actually, Miss Dandelion isn't under my command, and she isn't bound to obey my orders either. Perhaps you could come over and speak to her in person? I understand. I'll come over as soon as I can. Wait a minute. Did Javier agree to let you come here? Yeah, he said yes. But he said I needed to get your permission, which is why I called you. What's the matter? You don't want me there? That damn Javier. So the old fox has already set this all up? And if possible, I'd like to bring my entire lab with me. The entire lab. You ought to have enough room over there, right? I love that grin. Yeah. I'll make some space for you. Where's the BGM? In exchange, I want that cup of coffee you promised the first time you gave me a mission. It's about time you paid up anyway. I didn't expect you to remember. Alright then, I'll keep my word when the time comes. Look forward to it. Look forward to her over-sugared coffee. I'm guessing we should read some of Ange's, at least. Oh, there's only one here. 1 and 2. Guessing we should read these two before moving on. Now the Ange side of things. Bremen sewers, Germany. Let's go! Bremen is an important city within the decontaminated zone in East Germany. Since World War III, the government has implemented many policies aimed at preserving the city's diversity and promoting continuous development, which has attracted a large influx of immigrants. The government initially proposed different schemes to address this issue, but the city's limited resources simply cannot cope with the excess population, so a significant floating population is forced to reside in the refugee camps, struggling to make ends meet. These refugees displaced from contaminated zones are desperate for land on which to survive, and the local government has clearly underestimated their desperation. Even to this day, many homeless refugees still flock to Bremen to take their chances. The border entrance is teeming with people. Not everyone gets to become a resident of Bremen. Even a simple shack in the refugee settlement is extremely hard to come by. All immigrants, refugee or not, have to undergo vigorous vetting procedures used to enter Bremen. Those who do not carry a travel pass issued by the government will not be allowed to travel to the other side of the quarantine wall, even if they have crossed the quarantine belt. Oh yes! I love these clothes. Oh hey, it's a random dude! Oh, sorry for bumping into you. That's alright, please go ahead. May I? Sure. I'm waiting for someone. Angelia's voice is unusually gentle. Blah blah blah. Angelia has been standing at the checkpoint under the scorching sun for 15 minutes. What sun? All the while letting people from behind take her place in the queue. She is dressed like a destitute beggar and wrapped up thoroughly to cover up her ghastly scars. She does not wish to attract any kind of attention. Fortunately, her appearance is not all that uncommon even in this summer heat. People in this day and age have all sorts of reasons to obscure their bodies. Only 2 left. The queue at the checkpoint is not moving very quickly, but it is moving nonetheless. The crowd hasn't been deliberately organized, but everything is proceeding in an orderly fashion, which is a sign of competent management. The people around Angie have come and gone, which makes the 2 men loitering like her all the more conspicuous. These don't seem to be armed. Are they not taking me seriously? Or are firearms just hard to conceal in a place like this? Angie raises her arm and knocks on the railings next to her. The clang is drawn out by the bustling crowd and her odd gesture has gone unnoticed. Just as I read that, I heard knocking from the next apartment over. But the men that she has her eyes on are visibly unnerved by the signal that they think she is sent, and their wandering gaze zeroes in on her at the same time, even if just for an instant. Good morning. Anja meets her eyes. The 2 men flinch and look away at the same time. The worst mistake to make when following someone is to arouse the target's suspicion. That's basic stalking technique, and it is this conditioned reflex that Anja is exploiting. The moment they shift their gaze, Anja immediately pulls down her hood and ducks into the crowd. It only takes the blink of an eye for her stalkers to realize her target has disappeared from sight, but for an agent as experienced as Anja, this tiny amount of time is more than enough. Crap! Realizing their serious blunder, the men waste no time and spring into action immediately. However, the noisy and tightly packed crowd poses a challenging obstacle. Even the well-trained agents cannot pass through them easily. We've lost her. Split up! We've got to find her. Don't let her enter the city. The Bremen soldiers standing guard at the checkpoint do not seem to have noticed the small commotion. This is good news for both Angie and her unwelcome pursuers, since none of them wants the situation to get out of hand. As if by some kind of tacit agreement, both sides are doing their best to keep a low profile even though tension is running extremely high. Which means they're not from the city then? That makes sense. If they were from Bremen, they could have waited until she was inside the city. Angie knows that the entire world is watching her every move, and yet she has put herself in danger once again. Of course. She's just reckless like that. Where the hell did she go? Urgh! One of the agents is searching in the crowd when a pair of powerful arms lock around his neck. Swiftly, silently, and completely oblivious to his assailant's deadly presence, he is overcome almost instantaneously. Is it Angie or is it one of the dolls? Unable to even make a sound, his face flushes like a tomato about to burst. In a few seconds, he loses consciousness and collapses onto the ground. Oh, it was Angie. Hush. Angie smiles at the gawking child and gestures for him to keep quiet. Imagine being a child and just watching someone choke someone out of nowhere. The boy, with the snot dangling from his nose, turns and runs back to his mother. He keeps looking back at Angie, but his mother simply urges him to keep up with the crowd. The incident seems to have gone largely unnoticed. Even if there are witnesses, nobody will stop for this. This does not affect their livelihood, after all. By the time the other agent realizes that he has lost contact with his colleague, Angie has once again vanished among the flock of refugees. Schneider. I don't know how to say these German words! This woman is as slippery as an eel. A sudden thought sent chills running down his spine. They are meant to be the hunters, but the tables have turned in just a few short minutes. This is utterly inconceivable to him. I thought she was just some stupid bitch who's dumb enough to come alone. Turns out she's no joke. Shiv? I am sorry. She started toying with us. I know that means shit. Coursing is not going to solve his problem right now. Right now, it's imperative that he finds this damnable woman from within the crowd. The traffic is hindering his movements. It shouldn't be any different for her. He is also an elite who has survived hellish training. He could have easily subdued her if he could just get a little closer. That is how it should have played out. Bam! The agent finally breaks free from the crowd. Just as he is about to turn the corner, a punch lands squarely on the bridge of his nose. What a joke. You're too careless. You should always be prepared for your target to counterattack, you know? Damn it. The indignant agent retaliates, but Angie dodges his blow nonchalantly. Who are you? Who sent you? Cut the crap and go to hell. Ignoring his threat, Angie seizes the opportunity and delivers a heavy blow to the man's face with a crescent kick. The kick sends his shades flying and knocks the agent down before he can even gasp. Angie lowers her leg and inspects the man, who is lying in a crumpled pile on the ground. When she is certain that he is out cold, she lets herself relax a little. Just two? This is too easy. Oh, there's a third one. Arms in the air. Have I missed something? And here I was just wondering. Just as Angie is about to stand up, a third man comes out of nowhere and points a pistol straight at her. I said you didn't think firearms would be necessary. We clearly underestimated you. It will be wise for you to come quietly with me. Really? I believe it will be wise for you to just live quietly. Angie retorts, completely unperturbed. I don't think so. You will when you wake up. What? The man takes a blow in the back of his neck. Angie swears she could hear the crack of broken bone. Without even a chance to pull the trigger, the agent topples over. That must be one of the dolls. Angie looks placidly at her partners, who have approached it without a sound. I hope he's not dead. Yay! Now we get to see all of DeFi with suits. I held back. Somehow I don't think this gentleman's spine agrees. Oh, what a shame. He's still breathing. Drag him into the alley back there. Get the other two as well. What would you have done if we hadn't shown up in time? Why didn't you let us stay with you? Didn't you know it's very dangerous to split up even for just a few minutes? If I were him, I'd have been relieved that you hadn't shown up in time. After all, he wouldn't have had to stay so long in the hospital if I had taken him down myself. Miss Angie wants to eliminate the spies who have been following her before we entered the city. That's why she had to bait them into revealing themselves. They wouldn't have fallen for it if we had been with her. Not that they're very professional, seeing that they failed for it at all. I expected more from the Germans. They don't seem to be sent by the government, and they're too weak to be paradeus. It's probably just some random gang messing about. We shouldn't waste time on such amateurs. Still, we weren't actually followed by that many people, so I suppose our disguises are working pretty well. Is this why we split the team up? Though I am a bit puzzled by the grouping. Oh, got something against me, dear... How the fuck, Angie? Stop pulling my leg. How am I supposed to say that? Renate? I'm asking you to be sister because it's easier to disguise the two of you as civilians entering the city. This is Germany. We're not here on holiday. We must keep a low profile on this mission. That's true. Those two stick out like a sore thumbs even in civilian clothing. Is that also why you've given us weird-ass names? Are they weird? I think they suit you. Some Miss 94 is gracious and I'm reborn? Your way of naming people sure is straightforward. Remember to address each other by your aliases once you're in. Shouldn't we wait for the two who look like actual sisters? You'll see when we get inside. With the noise taken care of, the reunited trio joined the crowd once again and entered the town leading into Bremen. The quarantine wall towers above the huddling slipshod buildings, Residents of this town sometimes look up and watch as large metal birds soar through the sky, directly across the satellite town and into Bremen. We're through. Where's your informant? Guns! Ammo! Try to read this. There's like a mix of languages in here, I think. We'll meet him after we rendezvous with Lucia and Erwin. Now that we're in Bremen, we should be safe for the time being. You mean 12 and 15? I just can't get used to these names. You'll get used to them soon enough. This is the first time I visit East Germany. I didn't expect it to be like this. Getting a sense of novelty? Things aren't really that different from back home. You're right. Most of the refugees at the checkpoint will only get to live in this satellite town. Even so, it's more than they could hope for. It certainly beats living in fear and being doused in radiation out in the yellow zone. It's the same for people everywhere. Hey, Ferns! How you doing? I'm surprised you two are in the mood for idle chatter. Don't you think we're standing out a bit too much? Also, we've been here for a while, but there's no sign of Erwin or Lucia. Are you sure they actually know where we're meeting up? Yes, they simply haven't arrived. Then maybe we should have waited before coming in? It's a lot of trouble crossing the quarantine belt without your papers, not to mention that they're dolls. Relax, 94, they'll be fine. Also, it's about time. About time? Oh, nice place. Angie glances at her watch. I'm doing good, work's finally over. Yeah, let's go! I'm doing fine. I'm ate some food that I'm probably will put back into the fridge because I'm full now. I need it later, maybe. Or tomorrow. And I'm just here reading and doing stages. Angie glances at her watch. By then, the trio had made their way to a large open field. This is a piece of undeveloped land between the quarantine belt and the satellite town. An open space, but I'm not seeing any paths. Oh, I know. 12 and 15 are gonna pop out from underground? Guess again. Oh, now I see. RPK 16 seems to have come to some kind of realization. No wonder you put them on the same team. What do you mean? There they are. Angie looks up in the other direction. A freighter plane is approaching Bremen from the horizon. In their field of vision, the small black dot gradually grows into a rumbling aircraft. Its silhouette blocks out the sunlight. Angie gazes at it with squinted eyes. The plane becomes larger and larger as it descends, until they can clearly see the landing gear being lowered. Angie keeps staring wordlessly at the sky. All of a sudden, a small object is ejected from the rear of the plane. The object enlarges rapidly and it soon becomes apparent that it's a crate about the size of a car. With a loud, dull clang, the crate lands heavily not far from Angie. The empty wheatie field now sports an additional crater. They've arrived. They just hot dropped them. Huh? Angie walks up to the crate and disengages the locking mechanism. The crate opens on the side and two white-haired dolls roll out from within. 12. Lucia, are you alright? My head felt like it was going to come right off. The landing site is only off by 4.75 meters. The delivery crew is really professional. So this is how you made it across the border? I'm sorry, but this is hilarious. I can't believe you actually agreed to this. What obliged insubordinates you are. It is efficient. I don't mind being caught up in a crate for hours. But at least equip the crate with a parachute for the landing, for goodness sake. We can't have anyone snapping pictures of it. Besides, you're the one who came up with this plan. AK-15 and I have no chance of slipping in unnoticed. So rather than crossing the border on foot, it's better if we go by plane. That's what you said. This wasn't exactly how I planned to disembark from the plane. It worked out just fine in the end. Your weapons and comms equipment all survived the fall, right? We stashed them into a buffer container before setting off. They appear to be undamaged, but I will double check. It couldn't have been easy to smuggle you aboard a plane even if you're in a crate. So who was the kind of benefactor that made such arrangements for us? Since everybody's present, isn't it about time you spill the beans? Do I really have to spell it out? Oh, I honestly don't remember meeting anyone with such influence. Inside the quarantine wall. I honestly don't remember meeting anyone with such influence. Oh, again? What's going on? Am I to be greeted by an insult on arrival? Oh no, she was saying it again to him, okay. RPK sweet, yeah. Yeah, they all were sweet at some point, and it's like, good. The person here to pick up Angelia and Co. is none other than Kay, who returned to his home country after concluding his intelligence mission at the submarine base. It is also thanks to Kay that Angie carries a travel pass issued by the East German government. Cut the crap. How are the preparations? The safe house is ready, and I've sorted out your fake IDs. Still, I've never met someone who's so damn brazen when asking for a favor. Right now, there are enough people who want to do me favors to form a queue from here all the way to St. Petersburg. Not to mention you owe me one. What a pain in the ass, and here I thought we were allies. That was in the past. We've agreed that the East German government won't meddle in our operations. That naturally means that you should also keep your nose out of our business. I know, but I have my own obligations. On a personal level, I don't mind helping you. But this is Germany, and I'm in charge of national security here. It is my duty, and well within my right, to know what you're up to. Surely you could guess even if I didn't say anything? My objective here is no big secret. Investigate Paradeus. We have a common objective. Since we've already been conducting the investigation for a while, your best option will be to collaborate with us. I don't need any collaborators. What if you're also working for William? If I were, we wouldn't have left the submarine base alive. Come on, don't be so belligerent at our reunion. Let me introduce you to some new friends. Woo, new friends! Kay leads Angie and her daughter through the wall into Bremen proper. A black sedan is parked on one side of the road. It seems to have been waiting for a while. By the car stands a charming-looking woman. She waves warmly at Kay and his guests. Oh, I remember this. Oh, over here. That's one of your so-called new friends? I'm sure you'll get along just fine. It's been a while, Herr Schwaben. She has an interesting design. She kind of stands out. I'm gonna leave my foot there. Thank you for your work in Baldiski. Just doing my job. Here, introductions are in order. This is Angelia. Oh, hello, Frau Angelia. Fancy some candy? The woman fishes out a packet of candy from her handbag and passes one to Angie. Angie accepts the candy but seems to have no intention of eating it. I am Morido Boyd, Chairwoman Ulrich's secretary. Aha, Morido. Just call me Morido. Ulrich? The Ulrich in Belgrade? Yes, the very same. I forgot who Ulrich was. I think it was the woman that we had to say at some point. What has this got to do with her? To put it simply, her assistant was indispensable in getting you here. Before we bring you to the safe house, you have to meet her. It is her request. Precisely. Please get in, Frau Ange. No need to be afraid, it will be just a simple meeting. Your car doesn't look big enough for all of us. Herr K will escort all your adults to the safe house first. The chairwoman only has business with you. I see. Right, go with Erwin and Angie. Lucia, get in the car. Huh? The chairwoman will only like to... I'm coming, end of story. Let's be friends, Miss Morito. I love AK-12. I understand. Then if you'd please. Where is her suit, though? Where does she get her suit? Here's Fortnite! Yeah, let's go! Hey, Monkey! I do need to be getting ready to get out though, so sadly this will have to end here. Let me just stretch. I wonder if I should try some of the exit stages at some point. Oh, fire type control component. Maybe I'll try a few. There's just 15,000. How hard can it be? Don't know though. So next time this is story. So I'm guessing this will unlock more stages. So next time I'll probably read the second part of Angelia's story to start off, and then we go here. And yes, and then we'll continue from here. We are at 11 out of 63. I need to farm boxes too, but I can do that later. I'm just gonna open the ones I have at the moment. Where were the boxes again? Oh, wait, I have this. Boom, 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 boom. Anything else? Also, I have the mod stories. I'll ask if people want me to read them on Twitter. If not, I'll just read them myself. I love G11's mod story. And I don't remember Rose one. I'm sure I read it, but I don't remember. But yeah, let me just go to back to the just chatting screen. Pew! I'm trying to end the streams with like a little more time, because otherwise I always end up running to pick up my sister, and I always end up getting there late. Oh, hey, Maple is streaming. I didn't realize she was streaming early. So I guess we have a raid objective now. She's playing a Skyrim for the first time. Can you believe in all these years she has not played Skyrim? Thank you for the pet, Kyle. Thank you for the hydrate. I have water now, so I'm getting very well hydrated. I'm gonna stretch too. I mean, it was a stretch. I don't know why I read hydrate. Maybe I was just thirsty. I hydrated too. I did the whole thing, the whole package. And thank you for the pets. But yeah, starting up, it's it's kind of weird to have an event start kind of like soft or like quiet on the commander side, because usually like for a long while events were just like shit was already going down when the event started, so it will just be like ships kept going through hell. And there was a few events that were like one event and then like another event that continued straight out from the previous event. That was when the commander was kidnapped and being tortured, and the dogs were trying to rescue him. And then there's that was before the military betrayed us. But after we managed to escape, it was crazy. Kyle, there's nobody like you, and every day we thank God for that. Damn. Live having no till. Thank you for the stretch again, Farns. Talk to him, Leaf. Oh, my neck. Oh, I fell asleep. Yeah, it's story time. Yeah, so I was saying, it's very weird to have them everything. Everything started with with the commander being like, "Oh, we're back in base," and everything's like relaxed. There's no immediate danger, and you can get a vacation if you want, and you can even you can get out of this and just go to the grain zone and live the rest of your life in peace. There is absolutely nothing going on at the moment, so it's like, wow, everything feels so peaceful and quiet. Where is my chaos? Where are my explosions? Where are my guns dying? But I mean, we will get to that at some point. Dual randomness goes places. Oh, my throat. Poor Leif with his dementia is confused. Thank you for that, right? I don't know what happened there. Oof. But yeah, I read a little of Dual Randomness, and it goes places. I think this was the one that had a lot of Promised Neverland references, if you know what I mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But yeah, we're gonna see shit going down. I know RPK kind of tortures a woman at some point. It's wild. Can't wait to see how I know a bit more of the Angie side of the story than the commander. I read a bit more on her, and I read some of 404, but I don't remember when or how it happens. So we'll see. They don't have noses? Who don't have noses? What are we talking about? I'm confused now. Anyway, anyone remembers how the world in Skyrim is called? I think it's actually Skyrim now. I don't remember. Skyrim Civil War? No, we're going to raid Maple. And she's playing Skyrim for the first time ever somehow. She was living under a log or something and have never played Skyrim. So I'm trying to come up with a message, like welcome to Skyrim or something. And it takes place in Skyrim. Okay, yeah, it's Skyrim. I must live under a log. Wow, so many people who have not played Skyrim here. I'm surprised. Cut crossing the border, have you? Let's go with that. Let's go with that. But yeah, thank you so much guys for coming. I'm gonna continue this most likely next weekend. I don't know if I'll do it during the week because it's a lot of reading, so if I pick it up during the week I don't have as much time, so I feel that there won't be much being done. The Demotion not playing Skyrim either. No, I played Skyrim in quite a few times. I never finished a Skyrim though, but I did play that a few times. I did play it a few times. I started it a few times. Oh man, I have I have Maple screaming in my ears and I hear her screaming and I'm just like, what's going on? Finishing, nice joke. I didn't know, fun fact, I didn't know that the side quests were procedurally generated. So I was trying to do all the side quests. So you can guess how that ended. Scrim, yeah. You can guess how that ended for me. Say, yeah, June, we have one brain cell, let's fucking go. Because I'm the kind of girl that likes to do all the side quests, or at least as many as I can. So I will just go to a place and start picking side quests, and then start picking side quests in these other places, and so on and so forth. I will never advance the main story. And at some point I will get tired and advance the main story a bit, but then I will be like, oh, there's more side quests. And rinse and repeat. And I never knew until like this year or last year that the side quests in Skyrim are procedurally generated. So technically they never end. So I'm just like, oh, I see. I see now. But yeah, I'm excited for Dual Randomness. Let's go! Finally an event in Girls Frontline. It's been so long. It's been so long. Infinite content. Yeah, that's Skyrim for you. Actually, I think I have the desktop audio, so you can probably hear the game. I'm gonna close it anyway. Todd giveth. But I mean, it's crazy for me to find people that have never played a Skyrim, like not even once, because it has come out like everything. Like you can play it on your Samsung fridge most likely. Like if you have a smart fridge, you can probably play it there. So it's like, wow. Because it came out for what? It came out for PC first, then came out on a bunch of consoles. Like it's even out for Switch now. It came out for Switch, right? Pretty sure it came out for Switch. And it was re-released like 2 times. So I'm just like, how come people have not played Skyrim? But we have Maple, and we have Kaga, and we have Andrain here. So I guess there are people out there who have not played Skyrim, believe it or not. Never appealed to me, so I never played it. I mean, I guess that does make sense if you're not into open world games. But yeah. Their 70th anniversary edition that came out last November with over 500 plus Creator Club contents. You can get it for $19.99 if you already have the special edition. Bundle here with the plug. Never bought Skyrim on PC. I never bought Skyrim on PC, but I had it on PC. If you know what I mean. I don't think I've ever paid for Skyrim, if you know what I mean. But let's not get too deep into that, shall we? Yarr! Kime, what? I'm from a third world country, okay? I didn't have money for games. Fun fact though, I didn't start buying games until I moved. Must have some great connections. Yeah, exactly, June. Time for Kime to silence Cat before he calls the cops. Cat, you need to pick the right side in here. And the cops is not at the right side. You saying. I found out where you live. Time out, Cat. Let me see if I can do it. I always get confused writing Cat's name for some reason. There he goes. You can fight Kyle for that after, Cat. Tomorrow secure game. Thank you, Ferns. I've been working on it. I have new ears. Now you can actually see the earring more clearly. My tail actually moves now. You can actually see it move behind me, depending on what I do. Problem solved, day saved. They're going to find you and bring you to Brazil. No! I shall never go to Brazil ever again. Tell somebody else, Kyle. Oh no. The guy's leaving me without mods. Okay, cat is back. I can. I live Bish. Hello, welcome back. You guys are taking turns. Like, Cat came back and now Kyle is dead. But yeah. Excited for more Dual Randomness. I will continue, as I said, probably next weekend. Depending on how long it goes, there might be a weekend where I do like Just Girls Frontline. Because as you saw, there's a lot of story and stages to go through. We're only 11 in out of 63. Time out somebody else. Bruh. Everyone's timing out everyone. I have an issue. I don't remember Liv's name. There we go. Leif Boog. And now we kill June. I am not June. Goodbye, June. All the messages just disappearing. But yeah, let's wait 30 seconds for the guys to come back. Then I set up the raid. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I've said it a few times now, but I'm really excited for Dual Randomness. We'll see how things go. Bro, stop timing out people. I'm trying to end the stream with people in here. Why would you time out Forms? He has never done anything in his life. You're not safe either, bro. No one is safe. I'm gonna put a cooldown on that. I never thought people will spam it. But here we are. The chat was gonna look so weird. But yeah. We'll continue as I said next week. What never changes. And tomorrow, girls, please. Tomorrow, I'm doing Needy Streamer Overload at the same time. And I might do something earlier if I'm awake. We'll see. It depends. Sometimes I decide to take a nap. Sometimes I don't. I'm trying to avoid it because I said like I usually wake up even more tired after. Today was an exception. I don't know why. I took a nap and I actually woke up good. No spoilers for tomorrow, please. Yeah, no spoilers for tomorrow. And no spoilers during the game either. Feel free to give hints though, or like if you want me. I mean, I don't know how many routes there are, but like depending on how much I like the game, I might do like a second playthrough, and depending on how long it is too. I might do like a second playthrough with like letting like audience choose options to like get another ending maybe. I know there's a few endings. That's all I know. So there's a lot of endings. Okay. Mago will know everything about it. But yeah, feel free to give some tips, I guess. But I haven't watched anything. I just read like just random stuff. So I feel like it's gonna be a ride. I'm very excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, so depending on how long it goes, I might do like a second run with like audience, letting the audience choose options to see what we get. Depending on like, I don't know if there's timed options or something. We'll see. I said that's be my first time actually like playing it or seeing it tomorrow. I've avoided all the streams about it, just to like get in there as blind as I can. I don't know if I'll be there, but it will be a fun stream. Oh, we shall miss you. You'll figure it out. Audience choosing options, that will be the biggest mistake. Yeah, but like I say, not for the first run, because I like to play games my way the first time. And as I said, depending on how long the game it is, maybe I'll do a second run with audience choosing to see how everything goes to hell, because there's no way audience choosing will go well. There's just no way. Can't stop playing Pokemon and watch Kime. Let me get the... Let's go with this phrase for the raid, and whichever emote of your choosing that you think will fit. Ooh, can't have plans tomorrow. Imagine having a life. Meanwhile, I'll be here playing video games. Chat can be silenced, right? Yeah, go with either one of those two. I'll let you guys choose. But yeah, thank you for coming. Hope I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna set up the raid. It's just like this, right? Yeah. Let's go. So yeah, the raid is set up. Thank you again. I really appreciate all your support and your presence. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. And as always, stick around a few seconds on the ending screen before I send the raid. So, bye bye everyone.